Heather Graham here on the Rich Eisen Show. I want to walk you through some of the movies that you've done. To me, Swingers it's a perfect movie. That is a perfect movie.
That movie is made for so little money. You would not even believe that. It's amazing they made that movie for like $250,000.
How did you get involved in that?
I got involved with it because Jon Favreau and I worked on this other thing that was like this 30-minute short that was on Showtime. So I met him on that. He said he was writing a movie, and then he offered me the part. It was no money, and he said you have to learn how to swing dance. So we used to go to the Derby every night, and he would teach me how to swing dance for a month, and it was amazing because I learned how to swing dance.
So you got the salsa and the swing dancing, you got that done.
Yeah.
But to me, that movie again for so many guys, who wanted to be the Vince Vaughn character, but are really in real life the Jon Favreau character.
Yeah.
I think that.
Yeah, Jon Favreau's got a pretty great life. I don't think we could feel bad for Jon Favreau.
I'm just talking about the character in the movie.
Yes,
okay?
Of course.
Not to get too
like the regular guy who's sensitive.
Right,
yeah.
Not to get all psychological with you here and deep into my own
no,
psyche.
I totally get it.
But
yeah.
a lot of us, and
you want to be the cool guy. You don't want to be the vulnerable.
Right.
Yeah.
But the guy who calls up his ex-girlfriend 15 times, like that scene, I watch it through my fingers like it's a horror movie.
I know.
But
girls do that too. I think a girl can relate to that too.
Really?
Just kind of going insane when you like someone and you're not your best self,
But just the fact though that you show up at the end and it all works out for Jon Favreau. You gave us all hope in the world.
And then he went on to direct Iron Man and the Avengers.
Well,
so everything worked out well for Jon Favreau.
I understand in real life that worked out for him. Right. And then obviously Austin Powers, you got involved in that right in the middle of the height of it,
that was so
all
fun.
of that. I mean, how would you able to get through some of these scenes in this movie?
I don't know. I've been really lucky to work with a lot of comedic genius people, and hopefully, I think it's taught me to have a better sense of humor in life.
Steve Martin also.
I know. I mean, that is really was so exciting because as a kid, when you watch someone as a kid, it's different when you're an adult and you go, well, this person's a comedic genius, but I'm an adult.
Right.
If you grow up watching someone and then you meet them, it's a crazy feeling of excitement.
He was King Tut.
I used to have a crush on him. I'd be like watching King Tut and I'm like, he's so cute. And I had a crush on him.
Did you explain that to Steve?
I think I might have. Yeah, I think I did. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. How did he handle that?
I think he was flattered.
As a professional?
It's flattering. Yeah.
He looks the same.
Yeah, he does.
By the way.
He's cool. He's like a cool guy.
He looks the exact same.
He does.
It is truly unbelievable.
Yeah.
And then, you have been in so many, for the lack of a better phrase, like guy movies.
That's true.
The Hangover.
I know.
Also.
I know. It's funny because I think I'm kind of a feminist, but I always end up with the real guys. Like,
you do?
I do, yeah.
Did you meet Tyson on the set? Was Mike Tyson on the set when you were there?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
And, he's been here.
Wow, I bet.
Once.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
And then I asked him a question about how he's different now than when he used to fight, and he basically started saying, "I don't want to talk about that because I don't want to go back to my fighting days." And he kind of gave me this look. That's when I threw the commercial break on the spot.
It seems like you hit a nerve. I want to know more. I love psychology.
No,
I'm
I
like,
did. I did. But
Yeah.
I mean, what is the craziest time you've ever had on one of these movie sets? Of any of these movies that you've been on? One that you were like, you remember it was just like that was a...
I mean, I'm sure I could think of a lot of different ones, but I guess just because you were talking about The Hangover, it's weird to play like a stripper, right? And be at a strip club and you're pretending to be a stripper. And I play kind of these sexual parts, but in my real life, I'm pretty, sweet. I'm not that crazy, right? So it's very weird to be doing that.
So you don't roller skate naked around in real life? Is that what you're saying?
No, I should though. It seems more fun,
well,
right?
I don't know.
I'm living vicariously through these roles if I was this really wild person.
Not to make it terribly awkward, but that's what the three of us do to prepare for the show.
You guys all should have done that when I
morning,
came in.
Yeah.
I actually really do roller skate. I want to see both of you guys on roller skates.
You do?
Yes.
That would be cool if you guys were all naked roller skating around when I came in. That would have been.
I don't know if that would be a very good thing. I'll be very honest with you.
Not the first word.
No, we're trying to figure all that out. But Boogie Nights to me is another. That to me, that is a remote drop movie for me. No matter where I pick it up, it is as intense as possible. What was it about? What was it like around Burt Reynolds on that set and everybody else that you were around?
Well, I just felt so lucky to work with Paul Thomas Anderson and all those great actors. That was just a job where you go, thank you, universe. Like, this was a great fortune to be in this movie. I'm so glad I got to be in it. And yeah, just you're looking at all these people, Burt Reynolds and Julianne Moore, and it's exciting to meet your heroes. Yeah. I mean, at that time, people didn't know who he was as much. He was just starting, but you just know that guy was brilliant.
He was just a poor guy who was an idiot behind the wheel of the car and just telling you what an idiot he was.
He's amazing.
Oh my gosh, that was incredible.
The Rich Eisen Show, weekdays at noon Eastern on radio stations across the country and audience.
If you like that, download our app. Please, just if it's a memory thing, just delete other apps. You don't need those apps. This app, the Rich Eisen Show app, you need that.